development here in this AFC title game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. All even on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. Now it's 2nd and 1 as we are ready to get back underway. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. What a move! He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars take a 10-3 lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. A return now from the 4. He'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. The pass taken in by Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the 1st down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. When you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat, because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Jaguars' 46-yard line.
To the air once more is Allen. He's going to take a shot down the field to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kick is good. Ties the game at 10.
Ball level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This taken in at the 28-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Odunze. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and...
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. So on level, there to make the play. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Another run here with Johnson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
At the 44-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Allen on 3rd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A give, and here's Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Austin Seibert now for this field goal try. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this will remain a tie ball game.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one caught by Noah. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
On for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
At the 30-yard line.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. Second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Complete on the tight end screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
3. Brings up third and 4.
To throw again, it's Allen. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop the clock at 24 seconds to go until halftime. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the second time. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they beat him and bring him down. The Jaguars offense going to take over just before the half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Steelers has it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line, and that's where the offense will take the field. The Jaguars offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now, faking the give. No chance at all. He'll go down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Steelers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 17 yards, the gain there. That's a Steeler first down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Allen. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll wind up getting about 6, but he is stopped well short of the first down marker. It is 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start out, first down and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here comes the jet sweep, and that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside, left him nowhere to go, and no gain.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. At the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The middle they go. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Odunze. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
This one caught at the 4.
Well, it goes goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you work.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Steelers offense ready to take over once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
At the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
They motion a receiver right. They'll go again with Johnson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Traditionally in 1st and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Jags offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 45-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This one taken in by Odunze. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on third and short, and that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Now trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. The man left side, it's caught. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 32 yards. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. This is 1st and 10. They'll run with Johnson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Allen going to throw for it. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
So it's a win here for the Jaguars, as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions